do Folton talking to MZ in the axe. Just having a chat.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Fuck it.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Hello, yes, I'm still in your axe, Folton. Thank you for having a conversation with me. It's been very long since we last spoke.
What's it like being inside an axe?
It's fine. I mean, there's a lot of axe jokes. Like, don't ask me that question because
I get it.
It's very, I've got a very sharp blade in my kitchen. I've got a very sharp blade in my living room, and I have a very sharp blade on my porch. It's weird. It's like I've got a nice little cottage in Yanderhof.
Is there anyone else living with you in your cottage?
No, just me. It'd be nice if you come and talk to me every now and again, because I am going a little bit mad, It's driving me a bit insane in here.
Yeah, it's almost like purgatory.
What?
Purgatory.
Yes, Folton.
At least you're happy now, though.
Well, I'm not happy. I could be killing, I could be maiming, I could be drinking with my friends, but I'm, stuck in an axe. So I could be in heaven.
Aye.
Instead, I'm in an axe. So.
Almost like... It's almost like somebody decided to want to torture you by putting your soul forever in my axe.
Yes,
someone
like that, yes.
Above us. Someone overlooking us.
They thought they were being friendly and nice, like a little gesture, but actually,
It's actually quite morbid when you think about it.
Pretty awful, I'd say. Anyway, this expels a lot of my energy, and pretty tired now. So.
Well, okay. Well, just remember, 2 axes don't make a wrong.
Yes.
Do you get it? Because it's an axe.
Yeah, I do. Yes. Just remember the advice I always gave you, Folton. To drink. Remember the advice I always gave you.
What?
To drink is to left.
Oh, I don't understand.
To drink is to left, and right is always right. Folton, I'm going now. Oh, Folton.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I usher both Folton and Velda far away from the amphora.
I'll do a performance by the jug and see if anything happens.
The jug tumbles onto its side and shatters.
Oh, we're dealing with a swarm.
There's poison running through my veins.
Have you got time to sing?
There's one in my mouth.
And you annihilate the millipedes.
Hey, it might have happened anyway.
I want to be absolutely clear, the jug was unnecessary.
The adventure continues now.
We're rolling.
One day, Colin's gonna really mess with us by asking for 4 claps or 2 instead of 3, and then we're gonna still give the 3 claps, and he's gonna be like, "Ha, gotcha," and made more work for myself.
Worth it.
Does anyone else get a little bit excited when you're the last one to do the claps? Feels a bit like headlining.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Feels a bit like headlining.
A lot of pressure on those last claps, man. Like,
so the first person who claps is opening for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dave Grohl gets the same sort of feeling.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah. When he's doing his 3 claps on stage.
I got another 3 claps to make.
Did anyone have lunch? Did we have lunch?
Yep.
I did have lunch, actually, yeah.
I did, yeah.
I did.
I had a leafy salad, side salad, with some leftover pasta I made last night.
Oh, nice.
Sausage pasta.
I had a lemon chicken baguette with some salad and Tabasco, followed by an apple.
Nice.
Some cheese and Worcester sauce in a bagel, sat out on the balcony and read up on the rules for poison for today.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
Because we might need that. You don't need that. Scott needs that.
I need it.
Yeah.
And, who knows what else is lying out there. Maybe we'll all need that. We'll find out soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hurrah! I didn't have any lunch. No. I entered into a fantasy world where I was the princess who was following the more important princess, who also but also had ice power. Like, you've always got ice powers, and you're a princess, but you're also you've got spider powers if you need them, and you have to jump over the poison lava and basically get to wherever the fuck you want to go. So that was my time.
Sounds a lot like this. Was it poison lava? It sounds a lot like this
lava. Yeah.
Who is the diabolical?
Then so like if you manage to get out and you've lost a foot, you'll be all right. No, you won't, because it's poisoned. So your leg then falls off.
That sounds like Pathfinder. That sounds like this game.
It was just me. Me and Drum stayed on Zoom.
Oh, you thought I was talking about my daughter? No. Me and Colin.
Yeah.
So who's the more important princess out of you and Colin?
Me, obviously.
Obviously, Colin. Yeah, definitely Colin.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He loves the importance, man. I'm good to be backup,
Yeah, what kind of diabolical supervillain would poison lava? I mean, what did the lava do? It's just molten rocking around and poison it, man. Take it.
I actually, in preparation for this game, I went out and had my second vaccination. So technically speaking, both Karagor and I technically have poison running through our veins.
Oh,
that's how immersive I am.
There we go.
Wow. Right, now this episode's going to have a COVID information tagged. Anyway.
Yeah, congratulations on your algorithms, everybody.
Now, a very important thing which I haven't discussed is, what did Ross have for lunch?
Just a ham sandwich, mate. Yeah, just a ham sandwich and some...
Was it
just a ham sandwich?
Was it the smiley face ham sandwich? Was it the ham that looks like a bear?
Bertie Bear.
Did you get the crust cut off?
I didn't have any Billy Bear this time.
Billy Bear.
Billy Bear.
What?
It's not even ham. That's not where you get ham from. You don't get bear ham.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Yeah.
Barely meat.
It's barely meat. It is. Yeah.
It's Tesco's
we've mentioned this. We're not vegans, but do you know how they make that, man?
Yeah, yes, they ground it up and they put it into a little face of a little bear. Like they had the Percy pigs that were all made of gelatin, and they had a face of a fucking pig.
I'll have you know that Percy pigs actually, all Marks and Spencer's sweets are no longer gelatin.
Yes, but they used to be, and they used to be a little face of a pig whilst you eat the pig face.
This is the second time in a couple of episodes we've gone on to pigs and animal products in surprising places, isn't it? Like,
yeah, man.
I mean, this is better than Drum just wanting to fuck a pig. That is, mechanically recovered meat.
I'm here to do two things: name NPCs turd burger and fuck pigs. And I'm all out of turd burgers.
Now let's have an adventure.
Tweet us, David Cameron.
It's going to be my new character, man. David Cameron.
David Cameron.
David Cameron.
Yeah, David Cameron.
Unnaturally youthful-looking pig fucker.
who loves to walk. He says some stuff, and then before you have a time to answer, he leaves. He's gone.
Yeah,
those interviews are so fucking funny.
Like, oh man,
he was the first, because I got Veldelis from Cameron Leaves.
Yeah.
Oop, I'm off.
Right, let's have an adventure. So, you've defeated the millipede swarms that you, let's for Bubba's sake say, probably had to fight. You didn't have to fight them at all. No. You could just walked away from
a real waste of spells.
Someone else would have done it. Let's be honest about it.
Do you know what? This
could have been any one of us.
It could have been, and Bubba did sing at them, which set them off. But actually, in an ironic twist of fate, Karagor was like, "Don't go anywhere near the urn. Don't go anywhere near the urn." And then we'd all forgot about the urn, and then Karagor mentioned it again, which brought our attention back to the urn, and then led to Bubba going over and singing.
That is actually, like, I almost said at the time in character, I was almost like, we're past it. Why would you do this? Like, it's gone. It's over. Like, I was about to say that just as Bubba started playing his, like...
he only sang to it, to be fair.
Yes, he did.
He only sang to it.
Yeah, Dan kind of reached for it a bit there, didn't he? To be honest, he could have just gone, they didn't do anything.
100% Karagor absolutely brought the amphor back to front and center of the club's consciousness again. 100%. I'll take that happily on the chin. But yeah, when the millipedes were in the jar and they were responding to a bit of music on the outside, we were then like, oh, at least when they swarm out, we'll have an interesting mechanic with them. No, just poison millipedes. We're like, quick, Bubba, play them a song again. Make them go away. Maybe you can control them. No,
quick, do green sleeves, for God's sake.
There is a millipede now.
Sorry, go for it, Ross.
I was just going to say, why are these millipedes in this person's, like, in this house? Why has he just got a very load of dangerous swarm millipedes with poison in them?
Massive vibrator.
Clearly, it's Cleopatra's warehouse.
It's cargo. Somebody
transporting for something. They seem to be reacting to the people being near them and swarming close to it whenever they got a sense of people near. So if you'd spent enough time close to the pot, they would also have tried to swarm out to get close to whoever was there. Going up to it and singing it just riled them up even more. I would like to also point out, though, that when the dumb and unnecessary combat happened, the furthest person away from where it occurred was Folton Battlestone.
Yay!
One for the record books.
Yeah.
Enjoy that moment. However, as we go back in, we are still in combat rounds because Karagor is still on stage 2 of the poison.
Shania runs straight over to him and uses neutralized poison.
Shania, wait. You're a beautiful girl. You're a beautiful girl.
Yeah, I know. But just take the fucking neutralized poison.
He's delirious. Quickly.
Shania, don't. You're gonna have me suicidal. You're gonna have me suicidal.
What?
Karagor's turned into Rick.
Look,
Rick
he's doing some sort of silly bit. Just save his life.
You're a beautiful girl. You're gonna have me suicidal because I was just fighting Swarm Kingston.
Swarm Kingston.
I loved that.
You never laugh out loud though, Colin. You let me die. You watch me die. You watch
I've seen his hand
descend upon my prone corpse, pull my intestines out in an offering to the old titans, and then afterwards, when I'm dead and I have brought fire to the mortals, you then go,
No, look. I saw 4 blank faces. I saw 4 blank faces, and I was like, yeah, man. Kudos.
All around me, I see 4 blank faces.
We're all laughing now, though.
I've actually, what you don't know, Scott, is that Colin's got a little mute button rigged up in his hand. So anytime you do a party, he just mutes himself, just so there's no reaction whatsoever.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm glad that you managed to get that out of your system. Neutralized poison.
Thank you for that.
Wait, no, don't waste a spell. Don't waste a spell.
Why?
If I could just for a moment, once again, that's absolutely not how that spell works. So let's roll neutralize poison. So you need a counteract check, Drummond. So you cast the spell.
Okay, I cast the spell.
And now you need to make it's effectively a spell attack. So roll
spell attack. Okay.
Yeah. So roll d20. Add your spell modifier.
Shania, don't cast a spell. Don't waste the energy. If you waste it now,
why not?
If you waste it now, you'll just be robbing Millipede to pay Millipole.
Okay, you've had enough poison. Okay, here we go.
Really painful optimism, nailed it.
All right. Okay, so that's 22.
A 22 is exactly a success.
Phew.
The effect is no more than 1 level higher than your spell level, and therefore you successfully counteract the poison. You draw the poison from Karagor's veins, and also it was your go next, so all of those things do scan. You pull the poison from Karagor's veins, and you neutralize it, and the poison effect ends.
That's what it sounds like.
You gotta suck it out of me.
Okay, Karagor, I got you.
You gotta suck the poison. Everyone gather around. You gotta suck the poison out of me. Suck me.
I don't think my beak really lets me.
I've seen you drink wine, you fuck. Drink me.
All right. I poke my beak into Karagor's wound.
Velda is literally just standing to one side with his mouth.
Are we all licking Karagor?
Yes. Suck me.
It's a bit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
Do we all have our own poison stealing noises? Mine's this. What's yours?
Mine's.
Well, mine's no.
Oh, I think it worked. I'm feeling better. I think everyone
Bubba,
sucking me worked. Everyone apart from Velda sucking me worked.
Where's your sucking, Bubba? Where was
I
your
was
sucking?
doing.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, it's
he more sort of pecks the.
I find it quite hard to suck with my big beak. It
you more sort of lapped it with the tongue.
Need a straw.
Just out of interest though, Bubba, did you ever drop human form out of character? Because
no, I didn't. But it's been It's been 10 minutes since.
Yeah. Is it only 10 minutes is it last? Oh, I thought it was like an hour. So
what I'm saying is that like sort of long beak thing where he like sort of takes a little lick of it and then puts his head up in the air. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of. Is that a pelican thing or
like a heron? Yeah.
I was just basically one of those things that sit on a desk, like popping its head into water and then going back.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, no more poison, right?
Phil. No more poison. Right, there you go. You've solved the poison problem. There are millipedes everywhere. There are broken bits of pot, but you have defeated all of the creatures in this room.
Should we go to the courtyard now?
Wait, Shani, have you got any healing juice left, or are you down on?
No. Hold on, let me see. I do have. I mean, I'm running low, but I got some. I got you.
Folton, you got hit quite a few times as well, don't you?
Aye, I'm almost dead.
Yeah, I'll give you a little.
Okay.
I mean, once I do this, right? No, carry on.
I have one heal spell left, but maybe I should just do my treat wounds these things on you. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. How long has it been since I last treated wounds on you?
Oh, I think you treated Karagor's wounds already this hour, so I think you're going to have to wait.
Okay, so I'm going to have to use a spell.
No, do not do that.
What?
It would make more sense for me to drink this potion. Because then you can keep the spell because we can't drink a potion when we're in combat. It's harder, isn't it? So if we get into combat again, like we're going to do, and you need to heal again.
What you want the one from the bag that we just found?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here you go.
Yes, but
she gives him the.
Hold on. Just before you do that, I know that Folton's nearly dead. Like he did.
Yeah, we've got some more healing.
So yes,
what have we got?
Have to
everyone, we're doing an amnesty. Okay, everyone, pull out the fucking
What's what are you on, Karagor? If you were to quantify,
I'd say I'm not into quantification. I'm all about qualification, and I'd say I'm just under half of what I normally am.
Oh, I'm on 18 hit points out of 100.
Karagor passes Folton the healing potion.
Oh, okay,
thank you. Alright, listen, I got a little healing thing myself, haven't I? So, I mean, I could hold on to it, but once I do it, that's it, really. Does anyone need it?
do you want to drink your potion first so look, and see, Folton? Or?
Yes, it's D10, isn't it?
3d8.
3d8 plus 10.
3d8 plus 10.
Fucking hell.
Would you like someone else to roll it for you?
17 hit points back.
Oh,
what? Yeah. I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 5, and then plus 10.
4, 1, and a 5.
A 4, 1, and a 5 is not.
That's 20. Yep.
That's 20. Wait. It was 17. Trust me. I can't remember.
Okay. What with a 4, 1, and a what?
Don't worry. It was definitely 17. I forgot what the first number was.
But you're unaware of the combination.
I remember because
Dwarven maths, everyone. It's dwarven time telling and dwarven maths.
He's a bit confused. There's no daylight hole. He doesn't know what time of day is.
I'm on 35.
I will allow any of you to roll Folton's healing potion dice for him, but you do have to drink the potion yourself and then feed it to him like a bird.
Yeah, all right.
Then
I'll
you can roll the healing.
It's got to be Bubba then, isn't it?
Don't just stereotype Bubba into doing this. Anyone could do this, man.
Also, he's not a bird.
He's not a bird, but he does have a beak.
Also, the person who's going to regurgitate food in someone's mouth is absolutely going to be Shania out of all this.
Yeah, I've already done this. I mean,
Yeah.
This is natural to me.
I think the award for the creepiest healer, definitely Shania. She's strange.
Okay, so look, I've got one healing spell left. Has anyone else got any potions, or is it?
Yeah. I got a few potions, man. I got like three lesser healings.
Okay, you've got 3 lesser healings.
Really?
When are you going to fucking hand them out, Bubba?
What? I know. Good God! I've only got a minor healing potion left.
I don't have anything.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like.
Okay, well, I mean, we need to maybe get Folton a little bit more. I mean, Philippe is standing outside. Part of the reason I did not want to bring him in is because he is now quite, he's weak. He needs like some healing. But I did not want to. That is what we got if we're going into this place, So
I cast Soothe on Folton.
Ooh. What does Soothe do?
Oh, nice. Soothe is 1d10 plus 4. Yeah, I've used it before a couple of times. Yeah, and I'm gonna level it up, but I'd need to level it up when we level up, if that makes sense. So it'll be extra. I can get 2d10, but at the moment it's just 1d10. So and I rolled a 9, which is good. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. There you go, Folton.
Very nice.
Thank you,
Fulton.
Okay, yeah,
almost half now.
Okay, I mean, should I just use this last spell?
Keep it because
sure?
that'll be useful in a clutch in battle if we're stuck in a trap or something like that and someone's bleeding out. You'll be able to keep someone alive quicker and longer. We should probably just drink one of Bubba's potions each and then hold on to the last one.
I've probably got one more of those spells, to be fair.
You're just coming out with it, aren't you? You just got secret healing all over the place. You just like...
No, I'm just...
I've got one in me beak. I've got one under me foot. Look at that. It's a healing spell. It's a healing potion.
So, yeah, I think both Karagor and Folton, you need to take at least one more. Can they have them? The potions?
Yeah, you can have them. Yeah, what I'm saying, though, is like... We're burning through these spells, man. We're going to go into the next one. This is only going to get worse. It's only going to get more and more like
yeah, well, at
crazy.
some point, maybe we need to hunker down. I mean,
that's what, yeah. I mean, I know ooze can get under the doors and stuff, but maybe, the powers that be will just leave us alone for the night.
Maybe we sleep in the courtyard, in your little house thing.
Oh, we can do a cozy cabin, yeah, definitely. But like, what I'm saying is, if we go out there might be stuff out there.
One of us needs to spend 4 respite points in order to set up a watch. It'll depend on the class of us, if it's like a sanctuary or a hound's watch, or if you set up alarm bells like a highway. Oh, no, never mind, actually, it's a different system. I
can set up an alarm, actually.
But let's not plan on sleeping in the ooze-infested...
the whole reason that we just pushed ahead was because we are worried that whoever is inside has already been alerted to our presence and might be trying to, get the fuck out.
Yeah, sure, but we're going in there pretty beat up. We should probably rest.
Yes, and actually, logic would dictate that if this is the source of the infection of the Slithering, and we've already found evidence of one person who's turned into ooze and sound evidence of another, it might be safe to say that after this length of time, everyone's a ooze here. And it's possible the Slitherings began through an accident rather than malicious intent.
Well, this was my primary theory. Okay. Shania believes it is, in fact, intending.
It's not necessarily. I'm just trying to look at all possibilities,
Cop.
But yeah, exactly. That's why there's more than one cop. Other sides. Okay, all right.
I'm just saying it only takes one more vibrating, sex toy full of insects, and we're all.
Yeah, so next time we don't play music for the insects, okay? That's what we do.
I know that's the lesson we've learned, but what I'm saying is I think we should rest. If we go in there, anything could happen.
Okay, so you want to put to the vote or something, whether we should push on or rest or what?
Those people that are smashy, you're good, but if
we're not good.
The
reason that we're smashy is we get the hitty, and we've taken a lot of hitty. So you guys are of spelly, but me and Folton we're quite tidy from getting hitty in the facey. So while you're running out of spelly, you haven't taken any hitty to the facey, but me and Folton get hitty to the facey quite a lot. So hence why we're down to about half of what our maximum hitty pointies are.
Yeah, so resty.
No, fuck that. Rest is for the week.
Let's go into the courtyard.
No, wait, don't do that. Wait, this whole conversation started. You and I were going to drink just 2 of Bubba's bloody health potions.
Why is it?
Those potions. Do it now.
D4 is it, or is it D8?
No,
it's 2d8 plus 5 for a lesser.
Yay!
Down the hatch.
Oh, that was a good one.
2d8 plus 5.
7 plus 6, and then plus 5.
18.
18 hit points back.
Or in dwarven maths, 14.
I will, what I'll do, because I'm not feeling quite so peaky, I will drop back to second position so I can use my bow from a distance. That way I might get hit less often.
I'll go ahead.
Aye.
Amazing.
Aye.
I see you.
I'd feel better if my chest could glow and I could throw a few missiles out, but fair enough.
Me too. Let's carry on.
I open the door to the courtyard.
Just to check, are you calling Philippe in or not? Because you were sort of...
No, he's staying outside. Cool. Yeah.
Very sensible. We just kind of cut back to the outside. Philippe and Jam and Philop are all just standing there in overcoats, as the sun's setting, as people are walking past.
Smoking cigarettes, presumably.
Yeah. It's like Clerks. It's like Jay and Silent Bob. They're just there on the street. They're like proper corner boys. They're just waiting. Okay, so... which of the doors do you want to go through? You've got doors. They're both on the east. Yeah, they're both on the eastern wall.
Oh, okay.
You think they both go to the courtyard? There's one to the north and one to the south.
Can we make a perception, see if we can hear anything?
You already did.
We've done that, haven't we? Sorry, my mistake. Yep.
North.
Yep. North. Okay.
Courtyard, right?
So, yep.
Yes, the courtyard.
So you push open the door. And sure enough, you realise that both sets of doors on this wall open out into the same courtyard. So in front of you, there is a large, wide courtyard. It is open to the elements, and as you open the door, the heat of the evening hits you. You realise that the sun is just sort of setting. You can see sort of orange in the sky. And it's immediately just really warm as you step out of the building into the heat. It is, I say, the roof is open, but the rain has stopped, fortunately. There is a lot of sand scattered over the ground, and you can see there is, in one corner of it, there is a wagon, and there are quite a lot of just piles of boxes and things all over the shop towards around the southern area, over a kind of covered area. There's also a trough with some dirty-looking water in it. In this room, there are a couple of doors. There is a door in the northern wall, set of double doors in the northern wall, and in the eastern wall, there are two sets of wide barn doors, very similar to the ones you saw on the outside.
The barn's probably going to have loads of creatures in it, isn't it, or something?
No, Folton. They're barn doors leading to the outside, I think.
So
the caravans come in. Dan, is that what you're saying?
Possibly. You reckon? You reckon there might be a bit more of the building that way? You reckon it maybe not? You're not quite far enough through it for them to go directly to the outside, but they're the same kind of door. They're definitely doors big enough for wagons to come through. That certainly seems to be the purpose of this courtyard.
Okay,
is to bring wagons in and either service them or unload them.
So, what do you reckon? What do you reckon camel oozers look like?
We could have a look in the boxes. There might be some sort of healing equipment or something.
Yeah, there might be some stuff.
Yes. Can I make a perception check and search some of the boxes, please?
I will absolutely take some perception checks if you guys want.
I will do that to perception if anything is going to hurt Velda's little hands when he goes looking.
Sure. 13. So I'm going to...
I got a 30.
29.
29. Okay, so as Velda sort of sees the boxes, like, ooh, goes to walk across the courtyard for it, Bubba and Karagor, both of you see in the sand, beneath the sand where it's going to spread out on the floor, you see a little shimmer, and you realise that there is some kind of a rune or some kind of a symbol painted on the floor of the courtyard in the middle, underneath all of the sand.
Velda, stop!
Velda is currently walking to.
What?
Come back a bit, mate. You're about to walk over some kind of explodey or ice rune or something.
Oh, good heavens. Well, can I do a knowledge arcana, would it be?
You can, yes.
Let's find out. Okay, that's a better roll. That is 11. So, that's a total of 25.
25. You recognise this, the little bits you could see. This appears to be a summoning rune. It is triggered. It is probably keyed to particular people or a particular token or something. Anyone without that token on their person that comes close to it will trigger it and will summon some kind of a creature. It is possible to remove it. There are a couple of ways to remove it. You can either use Dispel Magic, or you can use Arcana or Thievery to try and erase it. But you need to be an expert in either of those to be able to safely do it. And you'll need an acrobatics check to get close enough to it.
Right.
To be able to...
All right, so it is possible to get rid of this summoning rune. It's a summoning rune, in case we don't have a token, which we clearly don't. I could try. I'm pretty good at acrobatics, and I'm pretty good at wizardry, so I could give it a go.
Why do we can walk round it, can't we?
No, No, it could get triggered by sort of proximity or sort of it could be anything. We don't know what was going to trigger it.
Knowing a little bit about runes myself, I think we need to try and do something about it before we try and get past it. Definitely. Yes. Do you have Dispel Magic?
I don't have Dispel Magic.
Come on, Velda.
Look, it's all of my stuff.
Just one spell that we asked for one time.
No, you just keep asking for all sorts of spells. More fire spells. More Dispel Magic. Look at a wizard are you? Well, I'm a very powerful wizard now. I can't have everything. I'm not a bloody druid or a bard, it seems. Just pull spells out of anywhere.
Yeah, they literally can.
I could probably do that.
We keep them in places.
I could do that, but I need to rest.
Oh. Well, while you get your
I could do it tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, same here. I mean, I think if any of us rested, we could probably pull this out of our asses, but that's not what's happening. I could give it a try
if you wanted to. I'm willing to give it a go.
And I suppose we wouldn't be able to give...
Okay, go on, Velda.
We wouldn't be able...
Be the hero.
We wouldn't be able to give Velda the aid action or any kind of help. Who could be able to do that?
If you can think of a way that you would be able to help him with either of those things. I don't think anyone else is an expert in Arcana, so you won't be able to help him with the Arcana part of it. The Acrobatics has no level requirement, so if you want to try and aid him at Acrobatics, you can do.
I will try and help him with Acrobatics, or try and help him keep his body...
Can I do that as well?
You might minus it if you don't do it well, so if you're not very good at Acrobatics, then...
I know, which is why I said I would do it, because I have an 11 in it.
Sweet.
I've got a 12. So.
I've got 12. Good.
Go for it then, Bubba.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
Hey! Nice. Critical success. That is an aid. That is a +2 to your acrobatics check. As Bubba helps kind of point out what looks like the shortest route to get to it without touching any of it.
Good.
Didn't mean to rain on your parade there, Scott.
That's all right, yeah. It's fine.
Scott, are you helping, or...?
Huh?
No, they don't...
they don't stack. Oh, sorry.
It's only the highest bonus that does.
I can't. I literally can't.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try and acrobatics in... Here we go. It's... Oh, flippin' heck. That would be, with the bonus, 33. I am acrobatico. That's a 19.
Light as the wind. Okay, you kind of tiptoe along until you're right by the symbol and just kind of blow a little bit of the sand away so you can see it. You can see it is a symbol of... it appears to be an air symbol. It's like a symbol of that you recognise connected to air elementals.
Right.
So it's kind of an air elemental summoning room, which may be comforting as a sylph, but maybe not.
Yes, yeah.
So now...
Okay.
Now it's an Arcana check.
So Velda's there. It's like the original 1960s Mission Impossible. He sort of like cracks his fingers. A little bead of sweat goes down his forehead. He's looking. Okay, and he reaches out his hands, trying to stop him from trembling to sort this out. Oh. And it's a natural 20.
Yes!
That's me. My new sparkly dice by Sky Garden Creations. And that's a 19 and then a 20. So that gives me a total of 34.
If ever there were a good time to do it. So you kind of channel energy into the symbol and just start to unravel it as it appears. As it does, you can see it glow and a figure starts to form up in front of you as you see a sort of swirling figure made of whirling sand and air. It kind of looks at you for a moment, reaches out a hand, and then you just throw your hands out wide and the rune dissipates and the figure just disappears into the air.
Wow, that's a whole fight we didn't have to do.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Nice work, team.
That would have been sick.
Thanks,
if
everyone.
we could have got it on side to then go and clean out another room. That would have been a touch.
I don't know. Is that possible, Dan?
Seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Do you want an Arcana check?
Yeah.
To know what it was.
Oh, good. And I roll a 2. That's 16 for Arcana. I'm happy with that.
You've no idea what it was. A nature check will do it as well if Karagor or Shania want to have a little look.
Yeah, I could do a little nature check just to have a little look. I'm having a little
What is
look.
your nature score, Shania?
12.
What the fuck is the point in me rolling anything?
Druids, man.
26.
Druids and bards.
Hey, man, you knock motherfuckers out. That's,
Do you want to
the smashy with your facey.
You are aware of what this is, Shania. In fact, you're aware of it from the old country. That was an invisible stalker. They are often used as assassins by powerful wizards. They are summoned, and then so when they move around, they are impossible to see until they attack. Then they become visible for a bit, and then they disappear again. So they are often used to assassinate people. But the Drow used them quite a bit. That would have been a nasty thing to deal with low hit points.
That was an invisible like assassin, and we would have died.
Let's just say that I'm very glad I didn't know that before I tried to do the rune. But
did it work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you dead yet?
Where are you, Folton?
No.
I'm just in the doorway. I don't want to come over just in case I die.
Oh. No, you can come out now.
I thought he was going to lead the way. Oh, okay.
No, I sort of opened the door and then just moved to the side.
Yes,
all right,
you can
I'm
come
coming
out.
over now.
I think we're okay.
And I point behind Folton.
He just starts running around the courtyard.
Okay, so listen. The other thing is about this is that this would have been put here by someone with a lot of power.
This is a fucking caravan house. What are they using invisible bloody assassins for?
Yes, but
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So this is making me lean towards the thinking that someone is doing this slithering. This is on purpose.
Well,
okay,
possibly, but I mean, this is a benign trap until you set it off. I think it's probably more to do with security because I mean,
all traps are benign until you set them off.
I know, but it's not like
a knife is benign until you stab someone with it.
Look, I know that, but if you look around to it, there's a lot of valuable property here. This is where they
no. You don't understand. I know these things from before, from my former life, and this is not the kind of thing that you use just to protect some spices and some traveling stuff. Okay, this is something you use because you are into some dark fucking shit. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Velda? Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I am thinking this. Okay, so we need to be very careful. Okay, and maybe it is a good idea to do some rest.
So maybe we could go. So that Folton points to the sort of gatehouse, I guess. I assume that's some sort of gatehouse. There's like a room, and then the outside bit where Philippe and that are waiting.
Well, hopefully, maybe there might be another sort of bit of room between, where the wagons stay and stuff. I don't know.
Should we go that way and open the doors to the outside?
Well, I do think that if we were to rest, then we should make sure that all the exits are secured. I mean, the door wasn't locked when we got here, but it might be a good idea to try and secure them.
Let's do one more room before we have a little rest of any kind.
Right. Well, in that case, I would like to now. I'm going to search through some of these boxes now. We've got rid of the invisible assassin.
That's fine. Don't worry about perception. You've got all the time in the world to check.
Yeah, let's do a massive search.
So you have a good look through all of the kit there, and it looks like it's kind of expedition gear. You open up several of the boxes, you find lots of dried food, you find casks of water and ale, you find rope, you find shovels, tools, insect-repelling herbs, you find some tents, and there are also and there's also the gotta love a tent, and there's also the wagon itself. It looks like a number of people were planning a long trip, it looks like they plan long trips, which is probably sensible, it being a caravan house, but it looks like the supplies you would need for a long journey.
Right, well...
Look, man, we just avoided a really big fight, and this place has got loads of stuff. We can anchor down, we can have an ale, we can have a chill out. But if you want to move on, let's move on. But my advice would be to have a fucking rest.
I take some rope, Dan, and slip it in my bag of holding. I haven't had rope for ages because it's always that stuff. You use it and then it's gone.
I should say there is too much here. It's 20 bulks worth of stuff, so it's too much to just put all of this in a bag of holding.
Yeah, that's why I'm just picking up the rope. Need any potions?
Wagons drop. There are no potions. No, it's all mundane.
Okay, and then can I take 10 rations?
Yeah, that's fine. You can take 10 rations.
I think that's a fair amount, isn't it? Otherwise, or maybe 20. I'll just pour it into the bag. Because of free rations.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do?
We just avoided a fight here entirely, which means getting into here cost us no energy whatsoever. So should we at least spend that in one more room before we know for definite?
All right.
It looks like there was a lot of people here, man.
Yeah, there was.
People.
It's a caravan house. Of course, it's had a lot of people in it.
So we could go into the next room, and those lot of people could all be blobs.
Why don't
we have 20 blobs pouring out over us?
Yes, it's true. Well, we know that there's one blob.
If you're up for that, then let's go. But if one of us dies, we could have just had a little rest.
I love this. Right, do you want to know? Let me recap the exits from this room so you've got an idea. You've got the 2 doors that you came in from, which go back into the caravan house, where there is one. There's that little side room with the door that you haven't checked yet. In this room, with the bubbling sound, yes. Yep. In this room, or in this courtyard, you have a set of double doors to the north that look pretty secure, and indeed, Karagor, when you have a look at them, you see that they are locked. Then you have 2 sets of barn doors on the eastern wall, sort of a little way across from each other, which when you have a look at, I can tell you are not locked.
Can I go over to the eastern wall barn doors and just shout over the wall, Jam! What? Is it coming?
You hear from... It's not coming from exactly the other side of the door. It's coming from a bit further away.
Okay.
How do you know my name?
It's me, Folton.
Is this God?
No. Just wait there. Has anyone come out of that door?
No.
Can you hear anything?
Not really. My ears aren't very good.
Preston, you can hear me then.
I know. You're very loud.
All right. See ya.
Bye. Love you. No, wait, no.
So, Jam's on that side, but just a bit further away. So, inside there is probably where they keep the horses and stuff, and maybe...
Camels.
Camels. Do you think camels turn into oozes?
Well, it doesn't seem to affect animals. Just humans.
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't, does it?
No. But it might, maybe it might mutate.
So, we've got bubbly door, barn door, or the other door here as well.
Well, look, we definitely know that bubbly door is going to be trouble. An acid blob, most likely.
Can I just check very quickly? Did we find any evidence of Matala?
No, we haven't found that yet.
Like in the room, we haven't found anything of hers yet. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Just checking. Sorry. Thank you.
All good. Choices.
What should we do, Danger Club? Karagor, what should we do?
Just pick one of these doors and go through it and see what's on the other side.
Alright, let's go to the fucking barn door. Fuck it.
Okay, barn doors. Are you going to go to the northernmost one or the southernmost one?
Whichever one sounded nearer where Jam was.
They are equally they're basically identical. They're right next to each other. So
the south one.
Okay, you open the south one. The doors open into a large room, high enough and wide enough for a fully laden wagon to come inside and stop. You can see there are some shelves on either side which seem to have a number of tools on it for repairing wagons. You can see, hammers, crowbars, things like that. There is another set of barn doors on the other side of the room. So it looks like this is a room that you would bring a wagon into, and then you could maybe raise it up and repair it and then take it into the courtyard if you wanted to. So it's that kind of thing. So you would estimate, it's a bit like a garage. You estimate that maybe the other one is probably similar in terms of its layout. But that is all you see in this room.
Can we, with what we saw in the last room, can we sort of give it a very gentle, cautious ginger once over with detect magic
I'd say it's a very good idea.
Inspection and stuff.
Bubba detects magic.
Yeah.
You detect no magic.
Thievery from me or?
Perception to spot things.
It's a 29.
29, you see no traps. You see nothing dangerous here.
Just do a regular perception, have a look around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very good roll. You find nothing else other than, I can say repair of things, crowbars, hammers, spare wheels. There's a little anvil in the corner. Some horseshoes hanging up on a rack.
Folton goes to the other side of the barn and then opens that door.
Wait,
you push the door open, and it opens out onto the street where Jam Jam, Philippe, and Falop are all standing there. Jam Jam immediately starts going, Folton! Folton! Somebody's coming out the door! Philippe hits him.
Okay. Do you want them to come in, Shania?
Okay, yeah, okay. Let them come and join us,
Okay,
yeah.
in you come.
You bring the B team in.
Shania takes the crowbar and puts it in.
Cool.
In the bag of holding.
So, we've got these two doors. We could sleep in this sort of little garage. There's only two...
what?
The garage.
A garage?
Yeah.
What on earth is that?
It's a dwarven thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a dwarven thing.
Nice.
And we could rest here, or we could just keep pushing on.
Well... It's tricky, really.
I said one more room and then we'll have a rest. So we've done one more room, so let's have a rest.
No, let's push on.
Yeah, okay.
What is this? What is going on?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. Bubba's being quite,
Being quite what? Come on.
Mercurial. You're being mercurial.
Should we just check the other...
Mercurial, eh? What's that?
Eh?
What's that?
It means when I say something, you say the other thing. When I say your thing, you say the original thing that I was saying.
No, you're saying the other thing.
Fair enough. So
I'm only messing around.
Do you want to rest, or
let's have a rest.
Bubba said let's carry on, so let's carry on.
No, let's have a rest.
So
Come on.
Let's go through this door.
Let's check the other garage for the other door, just so there's nothing in there as well.
No,
we said one more room. Let's have a rest. Come on.
It's kind of the same room, though, so it counts as one.
Well, I mean, he's got a sort of point, but...
No, we're resting.
I mean, the thing is, because actually...
And Shania lies down.
In the courtyard.
I cast sleep on Folton.
Because it's quite a good idea, because in the courtyard we could start a fire and we could cook some food. And we've got plenty of rations and all sorts of bits and bobs. So.
No, I don't cast that spell on Folton, by the way.
That's fine. Weirdly, it is just big enough for the cozy cabin in the courtyard as well, if you wanted to.
Oh, I can't cozy cabin because I haven't got any spells. So.
Okay. So yeah, but yeah, you could make a fire here, and it would take a bit of work, but yeah, you could string the tents up.
Okay, should we do that then, and then sleep?
Yes.
Who's going to take first watch? Me.
I'll take second.
Yeah, I'll take whichever one's last.
Oh yeah, I'll take third. Whatever.
Okay. So you settle in for a very hot, sticky night. This is the first time since you arrived in Kibwe that you've not been staying in the hotel. You've been staying outside, and you're just sort of reminded of how uncomfortable it is sleeping here out in the middle of the jungle. It's very sweaty. There are insects buzzing all around, and they get into your tents once you're in them. A lot of nasty bugs.
Can we use the insect repellent salve that we found in one of the supplies?
You can! There you go. So it's like some herbs, you put some of those on the fire, and sure enough, it makes the insects leave you alone.
Citronella.
Oh, that's very good. I'm going to take some of that. This is very good. And
we
can
used
I
to have
take some of the insect repellent stuff?
Something similar like this in Belkson, except it wasn't called citronella, it was called
Oh, I see. That's an interesting name.
How'd you spell it?
Eh?
How'd you spell that?
You tell me how you spell garage, and I'll tell you how you spell
Okay.
Karagor leaves.
I feel like the Belkson version of insect repellent is just like a little insect's head on a spike.
Yeah. It's just a small. It's just a smaller knife. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So let's just roll through. Let's roll through people's watches. Folton, do you want to do anything particular on your watch?
I get up. I go over to the other garage.
Yep.
Why are you asking him, Dan? Why are you going to give him the option? Hey, you could have just said, "And you sleep."
Fulton.
Because Dan knows if he's given us enough rope to hang ourselves.
GMing is giving every player agency, even the insane ones.
Fulton reaches his hand towards the handle with his red sequined gloves. Looks at Karagor sleeping, and I guess Karagor in his sleep's probably just going, fucking no, fuck off. And then pulls his hand back and then just goes and sits down.
The the doorknob on it as you're looking, and the sort of fumes of the insect kind of seems to reshape in a moment to the Emperor Palpatine's face. And he's just going, do it. Do it. Yeah. And then you take your hand away and you return to bed. Give me a perception check.
Cool. That's 20.
20, yeah, you hear nothing through the night, just the sounds of the jungle and the city outside.
Cool.
Until you pass over to second watch.
Velda.
Who's on second watch?
Yes, Velda.
Velda, you get up. If you want to do anything, you can do it. Otherwise, it's a...
Velda sits by the fire. Can I say I prep spells for tomorrow? Now? Or do I do that in the morning?
You can start prepping them. You won't have them available until tomorrow.
That's fine.
Fully rested. But yeah, that's
so
fine.
I just sort of spend my time
leafing through the
book. Leafing through the book, get my little spell component pouch out, and just listening out for what might be around. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it might be, but it is 17.
17. You sit there, Jin asleep at your side as you go through it, and your watch seems to pass very quickly, and before you know it, you're being roused by the next watch, who is
Karagor, I think, wasn't it?
Karagor.
Bubba was...
Yeah, you don't fall asleep or anything.
No, but I'm kind of absorbed in my book and just sorry.
I thought Bubba was third and you were taking the last one.
Do we need 4? I'm sure it's only 3, isn't it?
Is it only 3?
Three will get you through the night.
Okay, cool.
Up to you, mate.
No worries. No, you do it. Cool.
For what I imagine is like the 100th time, both Bubba and Karagor wake up at the same time for the same watch and have the same time.
Yeah. All right. They both maybe they both just sit up.
We'll just take it together. Might as well.
Yeah, just do it together. Yeah, why not?
So
and Bubba just spends a lot of time just doing like flicking up dancing lights and then stopping them, and then flicking them up. And then stop.
Every time Bubba does that as well, because it gets a bit brighter, Karagor goes, I see you. And then when they go off, he goes, I don't see you. I see you. I don't see you.
Yeah, no.
But we also keep watch as well. Just
okay,
we do.
Give us a perception.
You're happy to let that roll without us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I dropped it off the table. 23.
23.
Okay. 23. Oh, look at you two.
Hey, do you remember the first time when I sort of joined the club and we both did our watch together? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. Didn't we join? You joined us on a boat, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah. And I remember we were sitting by the fireside when the boat first stopped, and we did our first watch together.
Are you trying to tell me this is going to be our last watch together, Bubba?
No, not at all. I was just saying that like that was a really nice evening. I felt like I met some friends. We had a good conversation.
Yeah, no, we did. I'm just worried now because you bards have got innate capacity for storytelling, and I feel like you know something that I don't about this particular.
No, I don't know anything about this. No, I've got loads of stuff that I could tell you, but I don't know if I'm ready for that.
What kind of prologue do I have? No, wait, no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? What's the one afterwards?
Epilogues.
Thanks. Shouldn't I use that to get rid of the hair on her legs?
Oh yeah. She's got hair on her legs.
Sometimes depends if she's taking spider form or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's so mad when she does that, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. It's well sticky.
Yeah. Nice one.
I like the idea that the hairs don't just fall off at the end of spider form; they just stay there. They stop sticking, but you have to deal with the hair later on.
Yeah. Go and get a wax.
Oh. Use the damn epilogue.
And so, with your high,
so fucking painful.
With your high perception, you notice Philippe sneaking past the camp, sneaking out of Shania's tent, holding Philippe is holding a parcel under one arm that is very crudely seems to be addressed to Tianjia. Seems to be written almost as if it's been written by an ape on it in crude pen, holding this parcel. And he's kind of creeping past you all. He stops as he sees the two of you looking at him.
Bubba, who's Tianjia again?
Can I do a recall?
Do a society check.
It's a natural 20 again.
Natural 20. Tianjia is... You would know, Tianjia is the ancestral home of the Tengu. Tianjia is on the other side of the world. You have to travel to the north, effectively the North Pole, over the mountains at the spine of the world and down the other side, and then you get to the land of Tianjia that is ruled by dragons. It is about as far away from Avestan and Garand as it's possible to get.
Philippe, are you trying to post Philop or Jam Jam to Tianjia? But
it kind of looks around and just sort of shakes his head unconvincingly.
You put it down, you cheeky monkey.
He puts it down. It kind of hops for a moment, and then a little pair of monkey feet kind of burst out through the bottom of it, and then a pair of little monkey arms burst out through the sides of it, and it turns around and gives Philippe a hug. Philippe just shudders.
We have to deal now, Bubba, with the fact that monkey knows more about the geography of this world than we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
he's going to be.
I mean, to be fair, I've never seen it. I didn't grow up there, so
no.
You know, I know about it, obviously, but I don't. Yeah, it's nothing to do with me, really.
Well, you never been, not even on vacation or anything like that.
Nah, never really.
You never been tempted?
I thought maybe one day I'll go there, but it's not on my radar at the moment. We've got bigger things. We've got bigger fillets to fry.
Yeah, mate. What if the Whispering Tyrant was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck up Tianjar. I'm gonna turn all them Tengu into crystal shards"? What'd you do?
I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'd ask you lot to go and sort it out, but and I'd come with you, obviously. But I don't know. We've got bigger things on the plate. Like, there's something. We've got a plan, haven't we? I don't know if we've got a plan. But we got a mission.
Would you rather fight 10 Pumpy Scripts-sized Whispering Tyrants or one Whispering Tyrant-sized Pumpy Scripts?
The second one.
So just like a massive Pumpy Scripts.
Yeah. Because we fought like big things before, haven't we? I don't know what. That swarm that happened just earlier on today.
Yeah.
Like there was loads of little ones. It was quite hard, didn't it? Yeah. A bit of a nightmare. Yeah. When you got one thing, you can focus on that. Be like, yes, let's have it. Come on, Pumpy.
What if
you and me?
What if like?
Come on, Scripts.
What if like the Whispering Tyrant?
Fucking bitch. No, I shouldn't say that.
What if like the Whispering Tyrant? She was able to summon up dead things like Let's say she was able to summon up dead things like your old friendship.
Oh dear. Well, then she'd be my mate again, wouldn't she? And then we'd just do like a little set and we'd go off. Me and big old Pumpy, the size of a house. I tell you what, we'd probably get quite a lot of bookings that way.
True.
This shout is enough to rouse everybody, and you notice that the sun is now rising as the night ends. You're woken to the sound of Bubba shouting about big old Pumpy.
What? Who's doing big pumps?
Karagor just casually gets up, stretches, and without looking, like unwraps the Tianjar parcel and pulls out a jam and a monkey and just empties it on the floor. Goes, "Oh, someone got a delivery." I was going to tell you, I had a funny dream last night before I got woken up with me and Bubba at the same time doing our watch together. You were all in it.
Yeah, hey, what happened?
We were in this and you know that way in dreams where everyone's present but also at the same time you can only make out a few faces. We're in this massive arena and it was like dark, like night, all on the other side. And we're all taking turns fighting something. It was quite it felt like quite dramatic, but also quite almost like silly at the same time. But I could tell that it was important to have And Velda, you were up first to fight.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember that's how I knew it was a dream because you ended up winning your fight and doing really well.
Oh,
did he? Was he a necromancer in your dream?
No, he didn't kiss anyone's necks. But then when I got up to fight, my bit came over, and my combatant was this person, but they were wearing this strange kind of armor, this bulbous round armor that I'd never seen before, with this huge sort of visor, and I could see their face, and they looked like dead wise and stuff on the inside, and dead calm and stuff, and I thought in light of my conversations with Shania lately as well, I thought it was quite interesting because I was like, oh, maybe I'm getting a zen moment from this fella on the inside. But then we had to fight and he broke through this visor and his teeth turned into snake teeth and he bit me on the neck and he poisoned me.
That's weird.
That's weird. I mean,
absolutely nothing to unpack.
What sort of demented imagination would you have to come up with such a thing? I mean, it's extraordinary.
I've got no idea, but
strange.
It is strange. It's Wednesday today, isn't it?
Well, I tell you what, it's canon now. So there we go.
There was no cannons. He bit me. He didn't shoot me with anything. He just bit me straight in the neck.
Would you say that he beat you? Did you lose a fight to a dream monster?
Yeah.
Good lord.
But I think it's symbolic, innit? I think.
What of?
Bitey people.
What's the symbol?
Oh no, I'm not the fucking druid, am I?
Well, are you asking me? You actually want me
you don't
to try
have
and
to.
work
I
out
mean, it
your
could be
dream?
really boring working out someone else's dream.
I just woke up, Karagor. I just woke up. I haven't had any tea or coffee or any fucking shits. And now you're just saying, hey, sort out my fucking brain and my life, druid. Okay? I can do this, but you have to give me time.
To me while I was talking about the thing. You offered. You offered.
Dan,
What?
Game question.
Velda just sort of quietly
Ross.
hides under his blanket.
It's Constitution plus your level, right? Of hit points back.
Times your level.
Times your level.
Con modifier times level.
Cool.
Can I just say
negative penalties?
Can I just say it's never too late to focus on your dreams,
even if they involve,
which in this case,
bitey people.
Yeah, strange man from space biting me on the neck and poisoning me, even though he promised like pacifist nature and stuff.
Words of wisdom.
Never too late.
Bubba. I tell you what, Bubba, why don't you slap that on a jug, and we'll see where the jug ends up by the end of next episode, because that's where we leave it for tonight.
Thank you to all our Patreon subscribers.
No, thank you to all our Patreon subscribers.
This week's episode was brought to you by all our Patreon subscribers.
But in particular, Libby Abnett.
Thanks, Libby. To get your name on the show,
then head on down to Danger Club Podcast Patreon.
Thanks, Libby.
Libby, 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 Libby.
Libby, 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 Libby. Libby, 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 Libby.
Why don't you slap that on a jug, and we'll see where the jug ends up by the end of next episode, because that's where we leave it for tonight.
Shit, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, cool.
I really thought that was heading for a massive pun.
Okay.
I was just sitting there really like...
It sort of was.
It was character.
It sort of was, because it's the Dangerous Wednesdays fight that I did when I did the solo, and Karagor ended up losing to Matt. That was Mahatma Gandhi in a spacesuit who had a poison bite.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
So sorry, I was like, shit, this is too like, if you didn't know about the Dangerous Wednesdays. Yeah.
I didn't know about the Dangerous Wednesday, sorry.
Yeah, I did. I basically got...
Apologies.
Sorry, I've got to stop recording. God, don't... Poor... Sorry, future Colin.